Hello, my name is Vinay Sipani. I'm a PhD student in mathematics at Department of Mathematics at Indian Institute of Technology, Chennai. The topic I'm going to speak about is Vittorius-Rex complex on metric spaces and manifolds. So the data usually we study, it is usually modeled as a point cloud data with a metric space structure. The goal is to construct a geometric structure on this data, more specifically a simplicial structure with some associated metric. So we usually do the analysis, the statistical analysis on this data. In this regard, one of the classical methods employed is by taking the Vittorius-Rex complex at various scales. So in this talk, I'll be giving two examples for Vittorius-Rex complex, some of the historical background and maybe some of the theoretical properties related to Vittorius-Rex complex. So let me start by recalling about the definition of Vittorius-Rex complex. So given a finite metric space x comma d, the Vittorius-Rex complex of x at some threshold of a positive real number is an abstract simplicial complex containing all the finite simplices, all the subsets, all the finite subsets as simplices whose diameter is less than r. Where the diameter of a subset is nothing but the maximum of pairwise distances of points in the subset. So, our study of interest here will be study of interest here would be recovering the topological properties by considering the geometric realization of Vittorius-Rex complex. In contrast, it is also relevant to ask if we can construct a suitable geometric structure using the given set of points. For instance, can you construct the sphere S2 up to homeomorphism as a Vittorius-Rex complex on a set of 6 points in R2? So our study of interest will be on the manifolds the data points may lie on. Or in contrast, we may also want to ask if we can find some good set, or with some, maybe we want to ask like the set of points we can find on the manifold so that we can extract some topological properties about the manifold itself. For example, consider the 6 roots of unity on S1. And the distance we'll be considering here is a geodesic distance. So for example, here the circumference, consider the circumference of the circle S1, which is 2 pi. So the distance between A and B, or between A and F, would be 1 by 6 of 2 pi, which is pi by 3. So, we'll take any r between 2 pi by 3 and pi to find the Vittorius-Rex complex for this particular r. So let's consider the set AB, which has the diameter pi by 3. So for sure, this simplex, there will be AB inside the Vittorius-Rex complex. Likewise, any two adjacent vertices will give those one simplices will be in this Vittorius-Rex complex. Likewise, we can take any point and the second point from that point. For example, AC will be in the Vittorius-Rex complex, since the diameter here will be 2 pi by 3, which is less than r. So likewise, we can add all the other such pairs. Now these are the one simplices. Now we want to consider the two simplices. For example, consider ABC. This 2 simplex has diameter which is 2 pi by 3. So again, it is added inside the Vittorius-Rex complex. Likewise, all the adjacent three adjacent vertices will be inside the Vittorius-Rex complex. So now let's consider this BDF, the triplet BDF, which again has the diameter 2 pi by 3. So which is less than r. So these two simplices, the BDF and ACE, will again be inside this Vittorius-Rex complex. So this looks like an octahedron. In fact, it is an octahedron. Just rearranging the points, it will look something like this. So this also answers our previous question, where where the geometric realization of this is nothing but homeomorphic to sphere. So this notion of Vittor-Lessep's complex can even be extended to infinite metric spaces by considering just the finite simplices, set of all finite simplices whose diameter is less than r. So the Vittor-Lessep's complex at some particular threshold, for a given particular threshold, we just consider all those finite simplices, where the diameter is defined just like the before. It is quite possible that our metric space will have a limit point. In that case, there will be all possible finite simplices around that point. For example, let's consider this example set of all 1 by n, where n is a natural number, union 0, where 0 is a limit point here now. And let's take r is equal to 0.3. To find the Vittor-Lessep's complex for this particular r, let's first consider all those points which are less than 0.3, which is the set A. The points will be 1 by 4 and all points less than 1 by 4, union the 0, the point 0. So just to make it more simpler, let me rearrange these points in some nice way inside R. So this is nothing but I'm arranging them to give it as endpoints of a room space, where I kept 1 by 2 and 1 by 3 below, and I've just excluded 1 because the point 1 is not connecting to any other point, since the distance of any other point from 1 would be surely greater than 0.3. So now we have the set A. Since the diameter of A is less than 0.3, all the finite simplices, all the finite subsets of A will be inside Vittor-Lessep's complex as simplices. So it will be just adding all the 1 simplices, 2 simplices, 3 simplices, and so on. So it will form something like a complete graph. And there are some other simplices. For example, consider the triplet 1 by 2, 1 by 3, and 1 by 4. This forms a 2 simplex, and this has diameter less than 0.3. Likewise, you consider the set B, the numbers 1 by 3, 1 by 4, up to 1 by 29. This again has diameter less than 0.3. So this again, we have all subsets of B as simplex inside the Vittor-Lessep's complex. So adding all the 1 simplices, 2 simplex, and so on. So in general, the metric space itself can be a perfect set, where every point is a limit point. Or it can even be a manifold. So more specifically, taking X to be a manifold with a metric structure on it, then the Vittor-Lessep's complex of manifold can be studied at least up to homotopy equivalence, if not up to homeomorphism, which can reveal and simplify more about the persistent homology and the set of points on the manifold that needs to be reconstructed. Towards this end, the motivation of using Vittor-Lessep's complex on a manifold is due to Jean-Claude Haussmann and Janko Larcher, who in their papers in 1995 and 2001 respectively gave some nice results about the Vittor-Lessep's complex, some of the results on Vittor-Lessep's complex. Also, the term Vittor-Lessep's complex was due to Jean-Claude Haussmann in the same paper. So I'd like to state some of the significant results in this line of research. So first result, given any pseudo-metric space. So just like on metric space, the Vittor-Lessep's complex in a similar way can be defined on a pseudo-metric space too. So given a pseudo-metric space and a dense subset Y inside X, then for any positive real number R, the Vittor-Lessep's complex, the geometric realization of Vittor-Lessep's complexes of both will be homotopy equivalence, and that will be induced by the inclusion. So it is just sufficient to study the dense subset to reveal more information about the Vittor-Lessep's complex. Further, if M is a compact Riemannian manifold, then Haussmann showed that there is some positive real number R. Let's call it R of M greater than 0, which depends on M, such that for any R between 0 and R of M, the geometric realization of Vittor-Lessep's complex of M for this R will be homotopy equivalent to M. So, and Also, let's consider for any r greater than diameter of m. Since for this particular r, then there will be all finite sequences, hence making the Vedorships to be Vedorships complex to be contracting. So, but a little is known when r is between this r of m and the diameter of m. So, I like to end with one result from Adamczyk and Adams in their paper. They give on the paper Vedorships complex of a circle. This result gives homotopy type of circle for all scales of R. So we have this R, L can vary here. L is a natural number. So it gives homotopy types varying from the odd spheres for certain intervals to even spheres, the infinite weight sum of even spheres at particular points. For example, if you can take L is equal to 1, then it is 1 by 3. At R is equal to 1 by 3, the Vedorships complex of circle at that particular R will be infinite with sum of sphere, the two sphere. So it is seemingly quite tedious to even visualize and also surprising at the same time as to how such spheres would appear up to homotopy. But nevertheless, as we saw before, there is finite set of 6 points on the circle X S1, which the Vedorships complex is in fact homotopy is homeomorphic to spheres. Thank you.